Alright, YouTube, just like I said, it's just going to be a Goal Zero day. I got quite a few products from them that I, just like I said, recently obtained or purchased, and I'm going to go into this one. It's kind of just like the Nomad 3.5. This is a first look at the Nomad 7, which, like I said, no pun intended with the names. Just that's a use of products, so their product name. So this one is also another eBay purchase used. So just another example of what I like about eBay is you can get products on there for way less than you can retail, or sometimes retail products for pretty good prices. But this was a I think it was a buy now or offer. I made an offer, counter offer, and I got it for $55. Well, here's what I was really looking for. Is I actually just wanted the Guide 10. That's the name, the Goal Zero's name for this little battery pack. This actually acts as not only is a battery charger, but a battery auxiliary battery pack, kind of like this RAV Power. This is a 1300 excuse me, 13,000 milliamp hour backup battery, which can be used for, I'll do maybe something separate on that later, but there's plenty of videos out there, and Urban Prepper did a great one. In fact, that's why I ended up with that brand. So this device, though, the coolest part about this is this allows you not only the ability to charge up batteries to power your devices. So you see here, I've got the cheapo Tenergy batteries in there, AAAs, which you could have all three in there. This is the adapter that goes in here. Oops. And then you can put in your AA's, which and of course, boom, of course, all four across. Now you have an external. If you charge these up, you can use this now to plug in and charge, say, your phone or whatever device you needed to charge, and it would charge. Now you need all four in there for it to work, right? But which I do have. I just have them in a flashlight right now, my other two. But so that is why I wanted this. It's lighter weight than something like this. Now, granted, depending on the batteries that you use, like these are, I always forget, the 2400. So milliamps, milliamp hours. If you don't understand that, there's plenty of stuff online about it, but basically it's the amount of its storage capacity. So that determines basically how many devices you could charge up with that. So if you're, your smartphone, fairly easily, I think a lot of them are around 1300 milliamp hours for just the battery. So if you think about that, this may have the capacity, one of those may have the capacity to charge your cell phone at least once. So depending on the brand you get, and that's the biggest difference. I'm kind of digressing here, but as the price you pay for rechargeable batteries is what is the milliamp hour rating on it. And then the Goal Zeros normally come with their own, which I've heard are not very good. I think they're only like 1,200 hours for a AA, which is really low. And I've heard bad reviews on it. So people are just like, hey, but you want the Guide 10. It's a great device. So I'm looking forward to using this. It's going to be a little lighter weight than carrying this. This thing alone is 11.1 ounces, which is, in my previous video of the Nomad 3.5, that's 12 ounces just for that whole thing with the Switch 8. So it's pretty heavy when you're talking backpacking. So this setup here, like I said, $55. It's used. It didn't have the batteries, which I didn't care about. I don't want the batteries anyways. And it's in good shape. So the screens are not all scratched up. Well, the lens, the covers over the, so it looks like it was pretty lightly used. Into a little bit of the specs, try to wrap this up. 7 watts, that's why it's the Nomad 7, hence the name. So 7 watts is you're doubling what the Nomad 3.5 offers. And you have a lot more options. It has a 12 volt cable comes in here, so you can hook up 12 volt car charging type, the cigarette lighter, 12 volt power plug adapter. Ideally, they say you got, like example, I've got my Bofang radio here. I need to get the car charging adapter, and then I could take this with me, and I could recharge, say, that radio in the backcountry with this, or using just this, because you can set that up to also adapt that to where it could charge it up. So let's see, what else am I missing? Okay, so 7 watts, 22 volts is the output power, and of course it is also monocrystalline panel, or crystalline. So such it is. Oh, weight, let's throw them down. This is without, let's do without batteries, and then later maybe I'll show you the batteries. That all goes in there. There's that cable, that's what connects, or allows you to connect that. And so 1 pound, 1 ounce, 1.6 ounces. So, a little heavier, of course, than the Nomad 3.5, but of course it's bigger. So, pretty cool. I can't wait to test this one out, and I'll definitely be giving you guys some future videos on how I'm using it in the field. What I don't have the charge times on that one yet, just because it didn't come with packaging, and I didn't look it up. There's, like I said, there's a dozen videos, more than that. There's probably hundreds of videos on Goal Zero stuff on YouTube. So if you're looking for more information, I'm just trying to show you, kind of ways that you can get yourself prepared in case of emergency. And when they always talk about this type of stuff in a back country, but if you consider, especially if you live in a sunny area, you consider a kit like this just as a way to charge your cell phones in case you lost your power or something like that. Now a lot of times when you do lose your power, it's because the weather's bad, which means there's clouds. So but having this ability can be extremely helpful in any emergency or just everyday use. So thanks for watching this Nomad 76. Don't forget to provide me some feedback.